Welcome back inside Estadio Azteca as we are headed towards the penalty spot after Club America and Benfica go 0-0 through 90 minutes plus stoppage time. Kobe Jones, Mark Rogandino, and the rest of our Fox Sports crew back here with you as both these teams wrap up their 2015 Guinness International Champions Cup journey. Plenty of drama despite the lack of goals in this one. Take a look at our game recap, and actually in the 70th minute, you thought maybe this might have changed the landscape of the game, Kobe, with the straight red to Boron.
Yeah, you would have thought so. You know, the red card, and a deserved red card by Boron, but it didn't change things out. The America just shifted into the defensive position, and Benfica had no answers.
And Benfica, the Portuguese champions, could not take advantage of playing 20 minutes a man up here down in Mexico City. So now we turn our attention to the penalty spot to see if one of these teams can indeed come away a winner, as you and I were discussing in the late stages of that second half. Will some young talent make the difference? Crescente able to put the first one in, so Benfica take an early lead. Well taken penalty there from the second half sub.
But when it comes down to it, this is just all about confidence and who wants to take it. It's a surprising thing when you go into penalties and you see Crescente just steps up and just drives that right into the lower corner. One of the perfect positions where you want to take it.
And so now Ederson, who came on late to replace Julio Cesar in goal, will have his first opportunity to come up with a real save, as Osvaldo Martinez steps up to the spot for America, trying to keep things level here for the Águilas. And he's denied. Big save there from Ederson as he gets right, and he denies Osvaldo Martinez.
That's a beautiful save by Ederson, as he just guesses the right way. And not the best penalty as far as, yes, there's power behind this, but take a look at the placement. It's not in the corner, and Ederson just gets a good jump on it. Is able to get both hands on it. That's when you know it's not the best penalty.
Agreed. João Teixeira, the next player up here for Benfica, another second half substitute, with a chance to give the Portuguese side, is Nicolas Gaitan, and he is denied. The former Boca Juniors man, not well struck. Munoz comes up with his second penalty kick save of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing just not the best penalties being taken as far as placement. Yes, there's a little bit of power behind it, but the placement isn't there. And Munoz comes up, and really that actually hits his elbows.
It wasn't as easy as the one that he stopped in regulation against Jonas, but still on a spectrum of 1 to 10, it was down in the 4 or 5 range as to how difficult the save would have been. So America with a chance to equalize here, and they do, as Zuniga knocks home the first penalty for the hosts.
Well, Zuniga didn't seem too concerned about the penalty, not too excited about it, but he got lucky on this one. Just
sure did.
A little bit of a bounce that just allows it to go right through Ederson's hands.
So 1-1 after 2 rounds, and this is Nuno Santos. To try and put Benfica back in front, and he calmly slots it home. 2-1, Benfica.
Now this is a nice penalty. It's low, hard, well placed, and when you have the keeper diving in the wrong direction, that always helps.
Ederson in goal for the Portuguese side has already come up with 1 save, a little bit of mind games as he walks his way out.
It's just a mental game. That's all this is right now.
And the chance here for Marin. Equalizer 2-2.
I think Marin was up to the task. And it's a little bit of a short shorter run up and then just blasts it into the upper V to the right of the keeper. And once again, has the keeper guessing in the wrong direction.
Well, 35-year-old keeper for America, Moises Munoz, has to be feeling pretty good. He's faced 4 penalty kicks on the night and stopped 2 of them.
That's really all you can ask.
Nearly gets a fingertip on that one, but I think the power behind the shot from Samari sends it into the net.
And this is exactly why they tell you to hit it with power, because even though fingertips are on it, it's not enough. Not enough, because all he can do is parry that with his fingertips into his own side netting.
We see who is next to step up here. And it's going to be Korula. Can he make it 3-3? Anderson just out of the reach of his fingertips as Korula finds the back of the net.
Korula with a nice one here, and even though Edison guesses the right way, he can't get enough as he shifts to the left, and the ball just goes out of the reach of his fingertips.
Is it just me, or I'm getting the sense that no one wants to take the victory here in this one? Back and forth we went through 90 minutes plus stoppage time, and the same continues here from the penalty spot. Jonathan Rodriguez. Can he put Benfica back in front? The long run up and the right-footed shot finds the back of the net. So 4-3 in favor of Benfica.
I think I like this penalty as he just bends that one away from the keeper Munoz, and it's hit with power. Now the pressure is on. Even though it doesn't seem like it on the sidelines, they're having a little bit of a laugh.
So Rosell, who came on as a second-half substitute for America, patrolling the right side of the field. Can Anderson come up with the save? And Rosell sends it over. And Benfica will win 4-3 on penalties. They were dealt a loss earlier here in the Guinness International Champions Cup when they lost to Fiorentina 5-4 on penalties. Kobe, they come away winners here tonight to close out their journey in the International Champions Cup.
Well, regardless of the way the match went, Benfica is going to be happy with this. Even though they were up a man and couldn't get the goal, they finally get the win through the penalties.
Let's go ahead and go to our Guinness Man of the Match. Obviously, you have to go to the penalty kicks to decide who, in fact, it was. And maybe the mind games here from Ederson in goal as Rosell stepped up and he sends it over the bar.
Well, sometimes you don't have to do anything. You just have to mentally be on top of the opponent, and I think Ederson did that.
So, Kobe, it's not Rosell who's the Guinness Man of the Match. Just to be clear, it was Ederson in gold, what he did. Here's your final numbers from down inside in Stadio Azteca. Shots one better for Benfica. A lot of whistles on the night from Jose Rojas, and the one red card didn't make a huge difference on the match, but it certainly played a part of the storyline. A reminder for you tomorrow, all eyes will be on Dick's Sporting Goods Park, just outside of downtown Denver, as the stars of Major League Soccer invade Colorado. There'll be plenty of coverage, wall-to-wall coverage, in fact, as we get things started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. It's the 2015 MLS All-Star Game from Colorado as the MLS All-Stars face off against Tottenham Hotspur of the English Premier League.